So I wanted to build a place so I could bare shaft my arrows. I want to nock tune them. I want to turn them before I fletch them. So I decided to little thing here. So it should work. Might not be the greatest thing in the world, as long as an arrow can go through it. I need a way to make the paper maybe a little bit tighter, but for now I'm gonna try it out, see how it works, see if, but this is what I got so far. I got my paper doesn't fit there this way, so and I need little thumbtacks or something like that, because my roofing nails didn't work very good. And as I use my roofing nails on this target or on my foam targets, I think I just thought I have some in my car that would probably work. I'm gonna grab them quick. There we go. These guys here. These little nails, these little clippies here. I think they will work. Let's try them out once. Alright, so they didn't work the greatest, but they're in there. I need some regular old thumbtacks, little thumbtacks, some extra sharp. Just little short guys, and maybe like I made it a little bit too wide. I didn't think I had it quite wide enough, but I mean, it should work. I'm gonna shoot an arrow through it, see what it looks like, shoot one through it. Yes, sir, and that is exactly what I want to see right there. The perfect bullet hole I shot from back here, right here. I'm guessing it's about, I don't know, 5 yards, something like that. If I can get a bullet hole at 5 yards, that's the way I want it to be. That'll work. All right, I got 4 more. I got 4 arrows. I wanted to shoot them through paper and make sure they're shooting bullet holes, and then fletch them. And once, if you can make your arrows fly straight, pretty straight before you fletch them, when you put fletchings on them, they're going to fly even better. Right? Isn't that the theory? Isn't that how that works? I don't know. I'm just guessing here. It seems to be helping. I'm shooting better scores than I ever have. Is it the arrows? Is it the bow? Is it me? I don't know. I'm shooting better. That's all I know. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. It's been working. All right, let's shoot the other 3 quick. All right, so this was my first one, and this is my second, third, and that was my 4th one. And then I turned to nock a quarter of a turn. This was my 3rd one, and this was my 4th one. So yeah, I called this one good. I was like, it's good enough. These 2 could have been just me. Like I said, I shot them again and got perfect bullet holes. So I don't know how much more you could possibly ask. I don't know. I have my other 4. I'm gonna shoot them and see how they do. They have fletching on them. These guys here have fletchings on them, so let's shoot them and see how they're doing. Alright, so with this arrow, this was the first one, my second one, and that was my 3rd one. I turned my nock 3 times until I got that guy, and I don't know what else to do but call it good. So yeah, call that one good. Boy, it'd be hard to argue with that. That's a good one, right? That was this arrow, number 5. This is my number 5 arrow. He's been one of my better shooting guys too. Makes sense. Hey, this is kind of fun. All right, now here was my 3rd one with fletchings. I gave it a little bit of a turn, and I think that's a pretty good bullet hole. It's not like the greatest, but I don't see anything wrong with that. All right, one more to do. And that one was absolutely perfect. My last one, that was money. That was money. That worked. That works. I think that them 4 arrows are pretty good shape. Now I got some new fletching from Fletch Tights. The same things are just black. I'm gonna do up some black arrows and with my new points anyhow. They're gonna be, Jesus, I'm a hot mess here. These are gonna be my arrows I'm going forward with, or at least I think so anyhow. All 4 of these shot very well. I'm gonna go fletch them, and then I'm gonna shoot them through paper once they're fletched again, and nock tune them again with some fletching on them, see how they do. But as right now, the way I do with my nocks, see, every nock has that. See that little thing there towards my nose? There's a little tit right there. Every nock has. See that little thing right there? Most nocks have it anyhow. I fletched them so that's pointing out. So whenever I go to pick up my arrow, all I gotta do is find that little tick mark, and I know that that goes out. When I fletch my arrow, that thing right there goes out. I tried this. Not the easiest thing to do here on video. Come on, sucker. See, there you go. See that little mark? I know that. I'll show you on the bow now. Giving away all my secrets here. See, that's just joking. And most people that know this kind of stuff know what I'm talking about. See that little tick mark? Now I know that that's the way that goes. And I know that that arrow flies like that, so I will fletch that arrow to be like that. That's the way I like them. I like to shoot cock vein out, odd vein out, whatever you want to call it. And when I start fletching my arrows, that's the way it'll come out, just like that. Yeah, I know a Bitzenberg, and I know how I like it to be. So whenever I go to fletch, I'll know that I want my vein to end up like that. So I already have it all marked. I know how I want it set up, and then I'll fletch it. That's the nice thing about fletching arrows yourself, is you can figure that out yourself, to where if you buy arrows that are pre-fletched, or if you have somebody build you some custom arrows, I mean, if you tell them what you want, that's all fine and dandy. Or if you go to their shop and bare shaft them and be like, yo, I want a bare shaft tune these, can you fletch them this way? I'm sure they would be willing to do it if you go do the work and be like, hey, I want this part up, and then mark it for them. That would probably work. A lot of times I'll take like my white marker, or my white pen marker, and I'll mark the arrow so I know I want this to be up. This part goes up, this part comes out, and that's how I do it. It's easy stuff. All right, guys, appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. Let me know if you'd like this kind of video. Homemade DIY nock tuning, paper tuning thing, whatever you want to call it. Nothing fancy here. I'm not going back to 20 yards and trying to shoot through paper or anything like that. I don't need to do all that. I'm not that good. So, all right, guys, peace and love. Like and subscribe. Peace. See ya.